Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lake to Lake Girls. We are your hosts, Amanda and Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. And this over here is Amanda.
Hey everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Yes, see, we're just so joyous.
Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. You're just over the hump. Actually, most people are over the hump because it's 6 o'clock, and that means
That's true.
we are out of work.
More than halfway towards the weekend.
Gotta think positive. Yeah, it's, what is it today? The 27th, so March is almost over, and I'm seeing rain showers. It was calling for snow showers today, but when in fact it is rain out there from what it looks like to me.
It was a very strange mix on the way in. It was like rain and snow. But actually what was really weird is that you could see the sun off in the distance, like on the horizon.
Awesome.
I was like, this isn't very fair.
So we are super excited for April to be, well, actually, we want warmth.
Oh my gosh.
So ready for the warmth.
I am at the point, if you look at me right now, I'm just like,
I'm over this.
I'm like one big sigh. I'm just like, I am ready for spring to happen.
Exactly, me too.
You know, I'm just over it. And actually, it is spring.
It is spring.
It's technically spring.
It was spring the 20th.
Yes.
20th?
It was last week. It was the first day of spring.
Yeah.
And the weather apparently hasn't gotten the memo.
It doesn't agree with us just yet. However, with the rainy-ish stuff that we saw outside, I saw more rain than I saw snow, personally. Maybe that's just hopeful thinking.
Yeah.
And my mind is morphing things on me, but I am ready for summer to be here. And April is that much closer to May. May is that much closer to... That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking like 3 months ahead. It's just, oh my God.
Do you have summer plans? Do you have
just
things you're going to do?
Hiking and biking. And
just getting
running
out
and outside.
being
and
active.
I want to feel that sun on my skin. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do a bunch of kayaking this summer. I got to get my kayak from...
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I got to get it from my best friend's old neighbor. We were storing it at her house, and in my old apartment, there's nowhere to put a kayak.
Well, yeah.
And in December, I was like, meh. When I moved back home, I was like, no, I really don't want to go get my kayak right now. It's too cold.
Nice.
So now that the weather's getting nice, I should probably go grab it. I don't want to be like some random girl that shows up at her house. They'll be like, hey, you have my kayak.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah. How long have you had a kayak for?
Since last year. I got it last year. And
that's fun.
I'm so sorry about my voice is out of control right now, and
it's all right.
It hurts.
Oh.
It hurts real bad. I got the coffee like I'm trying to coat my throat right now. It's just awful. It's just springtime and it's everything. It's bleh.
I haven't gotten allergies too bad yet. Because
today.
Yeah, because I don't think it's been warm enough, so things haven't started to really blossom, but it's getting there.
I don't know what mine is about. But I've got that runny down here, so it's like resonating through my... Oh, it's awful.
Oh,
it's
no.
Super fun. Can you tell? Super fun. But...
And it's your job to talk. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and it's my job. Like, I have to do the news for the wall. I have to do my show in the morning, and then I do a little bit of news before I leave for the AM and stations with my boss. And then it depends on my rest of my day how much talking I do after that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to not talk at all. You should have heard me before. I don't know if you heard me. I had to be in December. Okay. I lost my voice completely.
Oh, no.
Imagine me trying to talk on the air, on a radio station, on air, and my voice is coming up.
Is Gollum co-hosting today? Like, what?
Exactly. And it sounded so bad. I had people calling in being like, oh my gosh, Tiffany, you sound so terrible. This is how you could
think
fix
I remember you talking about that back in December.
Yeah.
They were giving you tips on
what
I do remember that.
And
yeah.
what to do, and it was awful. I mean, the tips work, so I'm really grateful. But you know, it's bad when people are calling in. Oh my God, you sound like death. And then I know.
It's not the feedback you want.
Yeah, really. But any cure, for me, and this is what I'm learning, I have a problem. The first step is admitting you have a problem. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see that segue. It was pretty smooth, right?
That was good.
I heard that there was a sale.
Oh, I know where you're going with this one.
At Coach.
Oh, dang.
And
did you get something? I want to see it.
I have a new Precious.
Do you have it with you?
3 new Precious.
Oh, my God.
Ergo, I have a problem.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to see them.
Okay. Number 1.
I love how I'm, like, enabling you. Like, yeah, let me see them.
This is good. And then Amanda's going to be like, how much money did you spend? On what?
No
on
judgment.
That?
No, seriously.
Exactly. Okay, this is number 1.
Oh, that's so cute. And it's yellow.
It's perfect.
You can use
yellow.
it for Easter.
Exactly. Here, I'll throw it to you. Ready?
All right.
It's super cute. And
that is, that's so cute.
That's number 1. Mm-hmm. That's my new clutch that I bring with me if I want to go out anywhere. That's what I decided.
I'm gonna look in here.
Yeah. It's not. I haven't even taken this crap
Let's
out of it yet.
The tag's still
on it. I mean, again.
No, you got
really
this from the outlet,
yes.
correct? Yep, Waterloo Premium Outlets. You can find some nice stuff out there.
Can I tell you right now? Look at the price tag on this. $119, I think. Right?
Hang on. Let's see. 118. Yep.
118. Those were 50% off.
Oh, dang. And this is like genuine leather too.
Yeah, you have to have the stuff to take care of it, or else.
All right, I'm gonna try to throw it back to you.
They have some really adorable stuff, especially for the spring colors, summer colors. Mm-hmm. Now, I went against my better judgment for this next one.
Okay.
Well, actually, for the next 2. I am a klutzy person. And I tend to drop things. I tend to spill things. However, I fell in love. Mm-hmm. And you can't keep a girl away from love.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
When you know you want something, you just can't deny it. Ooh, oh, it's white. Yeah. I see what you mean now, but that's very pretty.
It's off-white.
Mm-hmm.
And it's...
I love how you're like, very cute.
It was so perfect. I'm going to bring this.
Okay. I wants to touch it. All right.
They're so cute, though. They're perfect.
I actually have never owned a Coach purse.
They're not bad.
But I have Coach, actually my shoes right now.
Our Coach.
Ah! Yeah. I have I've had 2 or 3 pairs of Coach sneakers, but I've never had a Coach purse. I don't know why. But I love their sneakers. But, oh, super cute.
Isn't it, though? And I spent...
Put that back in there.
Like $300 or something.
Yeah. No judgment. You know what? You are a hardworking lady. Hey, what is it on? Parks and Recreation, I think, where they have that treat yourself day. We need to find this on YouTube. You just treated yourself.
Hang on. I'll come back. But it's perfect.
Hang on. Treat yourself. All right, you need to find it.
I do?
On YouTube. Because we want to, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it has Aziz Ansari, and I forget the woman's name right now, but have you ever seen, you know who Aziz Ansari is, right? He's a comedian. Yeah. I actually saw him live at RIT a couple years ago, and he's super funny. Treat yourself.
Okay.
Is that hang on, picture of Aziz?
It's a picture of him.
That might be it.
With crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Crazy eyes. But let me get it
I think that's it.
Okay.
Or maybe the one below it, the 44 seconds might be a little longer, but
the one below it, where?
The one with the Z's and then the lady next to him by Jimmy James 510. On the hang on. I'm all over the place right now.
We'll find this. Oh, there's outtakes. I found outtakes. Oh,
yeah, that one, yeah.
Parks and Recs. Okay, I got you.
Video
I gotta
offers
skip the
a rich
advertisement.
and engaging way to connect with your.
Let me just skip the advertisement. But this is just bringing me to, like, I spent I've been saving my money really well lately, and I haven't been spending a whole lot. I've been trying to be really good. I've been spending a lot of money on food and to cooking and everything like that, but like personal stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I live with my parents also, but I buy a lot of my own groceries. It's because
you want to
It's
eat
expensive. It's so expensive,
especially with you and I, and we're on this kick with being
healthy.
like
being all healthy, and like I try to buy organic where I can. Sometimes though the prices, I'm just like, it is not worth it.
I know, but hopefully with like the summer markets coming out, we'll be okay. You know, it's gonna get a lot easier with like the food markets and the fruit.
Yeah,
and
I love doing that too.
But yeah, I realize I have a serious problem. Like, I haven't really treated myself, so this isn't that bad. I've been doing really well. I haven't spent a lot of money on this in a little while, and I needed a new purse just because. You know, felt like I needed to. I've been working hard, and you know, I deserve it. However, Shopaholic is a problem.
Now, what do you define a shopaholic as? Like
someone who needs to shop.
Who shops for
feel better.
Okay, I think that's a pretty good definition. Someone who shops for things they don't need, or you like. You know, you go to the store, and I'm so guilty of this. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is, new OPI nail polish, and I want this, like, new book and stuff.
Yep.
When you literally went for, like, 3 things from the grocery store, and you come out, and you're like, I just spent $80, and I don't even know how.
I do. Like, oh, my. You're speaking my language.
We're on the same wavelength right here. Didn't you guys relate to this,
A little bit.
Like, it's bad. I actually... Yeah, I'm trying to cut back also, and I feel like I started paying my student loans this past fall, and that has helped a lot.
To help you not spend on anything else?
Because I don't have the money.
$400 a month hurts my wallet pretty well.
Yeah.
But I also have an incentive. I kind of want to go to California see my brother this summer, so I'm trying to save. But yeah, sometimes things happen.
A big thing with myself is online shopping.
Ditto.
That is like a weak spot, and I know, and I've done this for a bunch of years now.
Devil.
What I do, some of you might think I'm crazy, but it works. It really does. Is you literally go insane and you click on everything you love. You're like, I want that, and I want that, and you put it all in your cart. And then you look at the price.
And it's like $600.
And it's like $600, and you're like, oh my gosh. And you just leave it and you walk away.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah. And literally, like, if you go back in like a week or a couple days and you're like looking at some things and you're like, I really, like, I want this one piece. Like, I could see it, whatever. Go ahead and buy it. But, like, I find that once I just leave it in there and walk away,
you're like, man.
The next day, I'm like, whatever. I just, just delete it. So
I'm the same way. At eBay yesterday, I bought a pair of vintage oversized sunglasses. Ooh. I love my sunglasses, and the reason I do that is because eBay, you get them for $5-6. Even at Walmart, they're $10, $15. But I break and lose them so much.
Me too.
That it doesn't make any sense for me to go spend buku bucks on a pair of glasses.
I love Forever 21 glasses. Ditto. I have this pair of like cobalt blue aviators that I got for I think $1 a couple summers ago. Literally
really?
$1. Yeah.
That is so insane.
I know.
That's so awesome. That's a really good deal. I don't know how the heck you did that.
I feel like actually I am like the queen of bargains. I love shopping for bargains. Ditto. Like TJ Maxx and like getting online discounts and
yes.
coupons and
Black Friday. You watch out.
The clearance rack. Like I am a huge fan of Urban Outfitters of their clothes, but they're kind of pricey.
They are.
Like I'm not gonna pay $40-$50 for a tank top.
Yeah.
It's not within my budget.
Nonsensical.
And even if it was, I wouldn't feel good about it. So I always shop the clearance rack, and they have really good deals there.
And they usually, sometimes you'll just find like a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
And I tend to be very lucky in that. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
and like have a panic attack. Look at this.
And I think, because we're talking about also kind of treating yourself too. Like, you know, part of that addiction is, I've had a bad day at work. You know,
Yes.
let me just get myself this little something to feel
make it
good.
feel better. Yes.
Yeah.
I had a bad day at the gym. I ate this. I didn't like it. My heart got broken. My parents yelled at me. So-and-so's mad at me.
My boss yelled at me, or, you know, I didn't get, you know, that
I'm so guilty.
job I wanted, or whatever. It could be anything.
Okay.
I think you should.
It's even positive emotion, too.
Yeah. I tend to do it more with negative myself, but you're very right. Like, some people like, oh, you know,
Like, I
we
just
gotta
got
celebrate.
a promotion. I gotta celebrate.
Yeah, and then, you know, go and blow like $100 at the bar or more.
Exactly.
I think you should budget, even if it's just like $20 into your weekly or bi-weekly spending for like those little things. I know myself, whether I put it in my budget or not, I'm still gonna like, you know, buy like a little bit for myself.
Exactly.
So
now, see, I do the thing where I had like a shadow thing I wanted to do, and I was like, I'm gonna go get a nice outfit. Okay, professional outfit. All right, I have plenty of professional outfits. I didn't need anything, but I went into Maurice's, which is by far one of my favorite stores of all time.
I know a lot of people that love that store.
And the nice lady comes up to me and says, "Guess what? It's our grand opening. And everything is buy one, get one. And buy one, get one 50% off for this area."
Oh, no.
Like, oh, crap.
Oh, no.
This is a bad day coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's $250 later. You're like, oh, what did I do? Now, it's good for me, though, because as much as I am saving, I do allow myself, I have that flexibility to be able to spend, because I am living with my parents. So if I do break a little bit,
it's not like you won't be able to feed your kids or something.
Exactly.
If you had, you know what I mean? Yeah.
See, I don't think I would do that if I had, you know, those responsibilities. I take care of all of my responsibilities, like car insurance, my cell phone, car loan, loans, student loans. I don't have a car loan. Student loans. Everything is taken care of, and everything above and beyond that is being saved. And then, you know, once in a while,
yeah.
treat myself. And I think we should go to, what's his name again?
Aziz Ansari.
And have him tell us how to treat ourselves.
Three words for you. Treat yourself. Treat yourself in 2011. Once a year, Donna and I spend a day treating ourselves. What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
Is that a woman?
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year.
I really want this dress, and I like this crystal beetle, but it's expensive, and there's no use for it.
Donna Meagle, treat yourself. Velvet slippies, cashmere socks, velvet pants, cashmere turtle. I'm a cashmere velvet candy cane.
Treat yourself.
This is insane.
It's perfect. It's just, I think that's a very short one. Okay. We're good with this.
I love that.
Treat yourself. I don't need this beetle, but I'm going to get it. Treat yourself. It's perfect. Every time I do that now, I'm going to be like, treat yourself. Hey, it works. I don't know.
I like it. I love that. I love watching that little clip.
It makes me feel better.
It does, doesn't it? It's like, oh, okay, you know, it's all right to be kind to yourself, you know.
Speaking of being kind to yourself, how is your Jared Amanda challenge going?
Well,
it's a lot of money.
I know. I didn't do that great last week. It was so, you know what?
You did insanely good the first 2 weeks.
I know, and I'm actually,
because
of that, I'm still on track, but I really need to, like, really
hunker down,
be serious about it, which this week I have been really good about, but last week I ended up going out to eat 3 times. And it's like, yeah. You know?
I feel,
it's so hard. It's,
I I haven't run at all this week because of how I've been feeling.
Yeah.
I haven't gone running, and I feel gross. Do you, like, when you not go running for a day,
yeah,
don't
when
you
you
feel
start, like, working out, and then you go, like, a day, and then it, like, snowballs into a couple of days.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, I feel like a fat ass. Like,
exactly. Oh, my God.
It might not literally have anything to do with your actual weight. It's all psychological and mental, and you're like, I don't feel good about myself
at all. And that's exactly how I feel. I really, even though I'm sick, I have to push myself to go back to running tomorrow, because even like 3 days off is going to be torturous for me when I go to try to do it again. Now, what's keeping you from being strict to what you're doing?
I did pretty good with planning, because if I don't like have...
It's up on your blog?
Yeah, not this week because it... Anyways. I feel like I was the laziest sloth person ever this past weekend. Like, my coworker's like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? I'm like, absolutely nothing. I literally did nothing.
Nothing.
And it was kind of nice, but anyways, being prepared really helps, because you don't have to, like, you're hungry, it's after work, you just, like, worked out, and you come home and you're like, I am starving. Like, that's like a weak point for me, where, my, what am I trying to say? I can't even, like, think right now. Anyways, you just want to go for whatever because you're hungry. But when you have it planned out and you're like, I bought this food, like, I used my hard-earned money to go out and buy this food, I'm not going to let it go to waste. I hate making things go to waste. Bless you.
Sorry.
I am one of those people, like, I hate things going to waste.
Ditto.
I can't stand it. And so that's a big motivator to, like, stick to it. Another thing, too, is trying to, like, not eat sugary things is so hard.
Yeah.
And eat,
even my coffee, sugar, I get hazelnut cream and sugar.
Sugar is in everything. It literally is. America, I'm going to get on my soapbox, is addicted to sugar. We really are. And it only takes, don't quote me on this because I'm not a doctor or nutritionist, I have heard it only takes a week to get off of it, but you cannot eat any sugar whatsoever. And you literally go into withdrawals and your brain's like, feed me sugar, because it wants that quick, like, Jared explained this to me one time.
Does Jared not do sugar?
He tries not to, but he
all right, what sugar that you what has sugar in it that you wouldn't think of it?
Ketchup has sugar, soups. Think of any condiment. Actually, condiments are a big one. Like salad dressing, like ranch dressing has so much sugar in it. Actually, a lot of, like, whole foods is really good. Anything that's not processed is good. Like, one of the things I haven't eaten in a long time is like a frozen meal. Even, like, the healthy ones, that are like, oh, it's preservative free. It still has things in it. It still has sugar.
Now, what about the sugars that you're supposed to have, your body needs?
Well, you can get those from, like, fruit.
Okay.
Some vegetables.
So that sugar is okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're talking about the artificial sugar.
I'm going to screw it up when I say it. Corn, like, fructose syrup, which is corn fructose syrup, which is begins with an H, and I'm blanking. My brain leak isn't working tonight. Hydrogenated?
Hydrogenated oil?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a nutritionist. I've just, like, been doing a lot of research, and this is what I've come across. And sugar is in everything, and you don't even realize it. Once you actually, like your jarred pasta sauce that has so much sugar in it.
Oh.
And, like, peanut butter, and, like, it's everywhere.
Peanut butter's supposed to be good for you, too.
It is good for you. I think if you get all natural, it's better.
It's better.
Yeah.
I like all natural. All natural is not bad. Because that's what I've been doing. Peanut butter. I eat that. I eat just literally chicken with pepper. Nothing, just chicken with pepper. Fruits, lots of veggies. Over the weekend, though, I did go on a little cooking binge and talked about it. I have to go back to healthier stuff because over the weekend. And then I stopped running for 3 days. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be a beast.
You know, that's what's so interesting too, is because once you do, and it doesn't take long for your body to recognize like good food. Like when you start feeding it really good things and then suddenly you have like this carb, like sugar, you know, fat laden meal, afterwards you're like, oh. And this actually happened to me last week. I went out to dinner with a friend whom I hadn't seen in a while, and what I ordered, I don't know what I was thinking, but what I ordered was not what I thought it was, and it ended up being like probably the worst thing I could have ordered off the menu.
Really?
And I was like, oh, great. So I'm like, I ate half of it.
Okay.
And afterwards, I mean, it was like this creamy, like, pasta dish with cheese and bacon and like chicken, and it was I know, but anyways,
sounds amazingly bad.
I know, and it sat like a lead ball in my stomach, and I got the worst stomach ache. I got the worst stomach ache after that. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot eat food like this. You know what I mean? And that was a good lesson, because your body's just like, ooh, no thank you. You know, and I'm not saying you have to be like extreme and, you know, give up carbs completely. Like, I'm not advocating that, but
yeah, you can have treats. I have a cheat day, and it gets less and less because on your cheat day you eat that ucky food and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this again. So it's kind of like reaffirming that you don't want that food.
It does. It makes and
you'll want it less and less.
It's very true.
However, this weekend I was a very naughty girl.
Would you tell me about it?
Oh, well, I tried to be you.
No.
And cooking.
I wouldn't recommend it now.
And I tried my hand. Like I can cook. I can't bake. Okay, so I'll tell you about the good stuff first, and then I'll tell you about the bad. I think it was it Friday? It was Friday or Saturday. I made chicken wing dip. I marinated
some good stuff.
Yeah, I marinated steak for 24 hours, and then we grilled it on the grill, and then we steamed vegetables and what was it? This was steamed vegetables, and I made chocolate cream pie.
Chocolate cream pie. Oh my gosh,
cream pie.
That is singing my name, honey.
It was.
Oh my gosh,
so good. And chocolate cream pie is easy to make, so I don't consider that baking. You don't have to bake crap. Okay, it's so easy to make. It's not even funny, but it was so good. But I made the chicken wing dip. I made the steak and the chocolate cream pie, and we had, you know, steamed vegetables, which is, you know,
that's
a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Sunday, I made for the first time a whole chicken. Like,
I made my first turkey last fall, and it's kind of intimidating, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but this is what, like, you had like a 20-pound thing, an 18-pound thing. I had a little 5-pound chicken, okay? And I did a olive oil, salt, pepper, with thyme, sage, and rosemary rub on the outside.
Nice.
I stuffed it with garlic, peppers, and onions. Cooked it for an hour and 20 minutes or so. Waited till it was 160, because it's 160 degrees. You have to have it for chicken. Chicken is supposed to be. It turned out, so good. And I know it's not good for you, but the skin was amazing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it gets all like crispy and crackly and delicious.
Perfect. And I made steamed beans, and our starch was potatoes. Not awful. That's not a bad. It's moderation. It's okay. However, my faulty attempt was at these chocolate muffins that I found on Pinterest. Of course, Pinterest, because I'm obsessed. And I found on Pinterest, and it had like this cream cheese filling with chocolate chips in them.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
And it's one of those moments when you look at the picture on Pinterest and be like, oh my God, that'd be so amazing. And then it comes out looking like poop. And then you taste it and you're like,
oh no,
that is not what it's supposed to taste like.
What happened?
I have no idea. It tasted awful. I mean, it
might not have been you. It could have been the recipe. You know what I mean? If you've never made it before.
Hoping. But the thing of it was, I think the recipe wasn't descriptive in how enough, because you know how when you fill something you fill, say, a cake, you cut out space in the inside and then pour in the filling and then fill on top and layer.
Yeah.
It didn't ask to do that. It said to put a little bit of chocolate at the bottom of those little cups.
Okay.
And then it said to put the cream cheese in the middle in a thin layer.
And then bake it?
And then bake it.
Interesting. So that's almost like a quasi cheesecake kind of thing.
It didn't taste good. And like it didn't, and the idea was like the chocolate was supposed to form around.
Gotcha. And it didn't. Yeah.
It just exploded up. And it just tasted awful.
Oh no.
It was awful. I mean, awful. No. I was like, I made it. It was enough for like 30 cupcakes.
Oh no! Don't you hate that? And
I was so mad. I made like, what was it, two batches, and I was like, this is awful. I was like, well, maybe they'll be better when they cool off. No. I was like, I can't be Amanda.
Did you try the batter? Like, did that taste good?
The chocolate batter tasted fine. The cream cheese.
So it's the cream cheese that threw it off.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what was wrong with the cream cheese. Like, it was home. Like, I used cream cheese. I added the sugar, whatever else it asked. I don't even remember what it asked me to add to it, but
to say the baking of the cream cheese with it sounds kind of funky.
Awful.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't like a stuffing kind of consistency. Do you know what I mean? It was runny.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I added too much of something and not enough of another. Like there's too many possibilities that it could be.
So that's the thing with baking too.
Failure.
Like you could make like the same exact recipe, but depending on everything from like the weather, you know, like humidity, temp, you know, unless you have like a climate controlled space, but you know, to the temperature of like your ingredients, it can make a difference.
Adjust, yeah.
So
it was
I would say keep at it. Don't let it.
Oh, I'm not going to let it.
Yeah. Sometimes baking, even for myself, I'm like, I told my mom one time, I'm like, sometimes the best part about this is being done with it. Like you get done because it's so, I mean, it's kind of labor intensive.
Yeah, it's
like,
involved.
I did a project for a wedding shower a couple weeks ago, and they turned out beautiful, but it was so labor intensive. It was so finicky. I'm like, I'm so glad these are done. You know?
But they turned out beautiful.
They did. I was very happy with it.
They looked very much worth it.
I still need to put on the blog. I don't know. I need to be better. You know what I need to do? I need to get more organized with the blog. I need to treat it like I do. Yeah, like make a schedule for it. Which
if you have a deadline, I feel like deadlines are very, very.
That's true. I do really well with deadlines. I'm the type of person where
I love my deadlines.
Which is probably one of the reasons why I haven't finished my thesis yet, is because I have you can do it in a couple of years, but if I have a deadline, I'm like, I know, like I will do everything I need to do to meet it. But if I don't, or if it's like ridiculously far away, I struggle with it. I really do.
Ditto, I agree.
But
it's like those 10-page papers that they give you at the beginning of the semester.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
2 weeks before it's due, you're like, oh, I should really start this.
Now I got to get to the library. Yeah. Shoot.
Not that I ever did that, but.
I lived.
Oh, yeah.
I never did that. I never waited.
Yeah.
I never not studied. Yeah. I was always prepared.
Yeah.
Yes. Stay in school.
Yeah. But I feel like I always talk about Jared a lot, but Jared, he amazes me he's in school right now. He is a full-time student, and he it was yesterday or 2 days ago, he has a final, they just had midterms, so they're really only halfway through the semester. He's like, yeah, I just finished a final project, and I'm like, really? It blows me. Can
you tell him he sickens me?
I know. I just don't. He's so good about some people are just so can just do that, and I am not one of them.
Have you thought about maybe asking whoever is in charge of your thesis, whatever professor, be like, can you give me a deadline and say?
Well, I'm self-imposing when I'm like, this needs to be done by fall this year. I'm not
Well, you have your topic, so I mean, you're partway there.
I actually have my thesis proposal, just the first half of it. I just need to. The hard part is the research and model design and all that. And yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna get into it right now, but but yeah, I need to get more organized about it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with getting more organized. I think that's why I can't wait for spring cleaning to start. I'm so excited to spring clean.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that.
Renew and refresh everything.
Exactly.
I really need to clean underneath my bed. Just in case. I mean, there's, like, stuff from there from, like, high school. I don't even know what's under there. You know what I mean? But I'm, like, really excited about it because I'm, like, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to, like, throw stuff away. Like, I get excited about this. I'm like, it's going to be so clean under there.
How many spring cleanings have you foregone going under your bed?
What was that?
How many spring cleanings have you passed? I mean, you said you have stuff under there from high school?
Oh, yeah. I actually haven't touched anything under there in a long time. When I moved home from college in 2000,
sure there's not a lot of things down there?
Oh my god, I hope not.
Dead things.
Oh no, I don't think so. No, I think I would have discovered them by now.
The smell would have got you.
Yeah. Anyway, when I moved home from college in 2010, God, which was like almost 3 years ago now.
I
Holy
know,
crap.
Isn't that crazy?
Anyways, I did like this crazy purge. Like I didn't have a job at the time.
Yeah.
It took like maybe 3 to 5 days, and I got rid of so much stuff.
That's what I gotta do.
And it was so nice, and I kind of want to do it.
Liberating, right?
It is. I kind of want to do it again. I feel like I'm sentimental, but like throwing things out feels so good.
It does feel
I am
really
not
good.
one of those people where I'm like, I don't know, if I know that if I throw it out, I won't miss it. Or not, necessarily throw it out, but donate it. Mm-hmm. It'll go to a better use.
Well, see, that's what's nice about my shopping addiction is a couple times a year I go through my closet, and there's stuff that I have bought that I don't wear. Because that's how I know I have a problem, is because I buy it, but I've never worn it, and I'm never going to wear it. I donate it.
Yeah.
And I go through my closet a couple times a year. My closet still doesn't seem to, like, get any smaller.
Yeah. One in, one out sort of thing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But people benefit from my addiction. So I feel like it's a blessing, but a curse. Blessing and a curse.
Yeah. I have nieces too that are teenagers, and
give it to them.
Yeah. I give like a lot of stuff to them, and they, love it. It's like they're all about it. So
Amanda's clothes, oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't have any nieces that old enough for that. I have a nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually, I just got a niece. She's 9. My brother just married.
Oh,
remember
okay.
I told you my brother got married?
Oh, that's right.
And she has a daughter, so she's my niece now. Wow, she's a niece.
She's 8 or 9 years old.
8 or 9.
That's such a cute age.
She's adorable.
Because
oh my God.
that's like before the hormones kick in, and they
I
don't
met
get
her
like
once.
Aww.
At Christmas. I fell in love with the kid. The kid's incredible. She's absolutely hysterical. But like, I mean, it was a whirlwind. They got engaged New Year's, and we were married in February. And
wow, that is fast.
He's a Marine, and I'm chalking it up to that. But when you know, I guess.
That's
for them,
very true.
I mean, it's not for me. That's not the style I like. But if it works for him, he seems to be very happy. They bought a house. They're moving down. The 2 girls are moving down there the end of the month, I think. And they're happy. But he's in the Marines, so I mean. But it's an instant family.
That is. Well, how long had they been together before?
Couple months.
Oh, wow. Wow, that is fast.
That's what I'm saying. When you know.
That is true.
I mean,
I think especially as you get older, too.
He's 22.
Oh, wow.
21. 22.
All right.
I know what you're thinking. I know.
Well, you know what?
But my brother's not
Good
really
luck to them. Like,
the impulsive person. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, and I love her. I love her daughter. They're absolutely sweethearts, and they seem to, the 3 of them, they work. Granted, it might something, I don't know. Pray it does not. I'm hoping it does not, because I really enjoy them being a part of our family. I'm gonna miss them. They're gonna leave, but this is definitely not my style.
Yeah, no, me either.
It's a little quick.
I know a couple who they got engaged after knowing each other for a month, and they've been together now like less than 30 years, which is incredible. And then they're engaged for a month, got married 6 months after that, I think, or maybe it was at the 6-month mark. I'm not sure. And they've been together ever since. And I'm like, I don't think personally I would ever do that, but hey,
my parents were the same way.
If if it works for you. Yeah, if it works for you.
Some people it does take longer. My parents, they knew each other. My dad at the time was, he was just getting out of the Air Force and he was bartending, but he had me and my brother already. And he knew Melody would go into the bar, bartend, and he was actually like they were trying to hook him up with one of Melody's friends, not having it. Melody ended up.
They funny.
Dated it is really funny how it works. I think, what did Melody say? They started dating in May or March or something like that. She moved in by August. They were engaged, got married the next September.
Wow. That is pretty quick, but...
They moved pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for some people, and they've been married ever since. So, I mean, some people it works, some people it doesn't. I don't know. So it just depends on the person you are and the time and the place. I think timing is everything, actually. Personally.
Yes. Well, I think, honestly, too, for people our age, you should wait a little while.
Yeah.
I agree. That's my own personal opinion.
Not ready.
There's an exception to every rule out there. I mean, people be like, oh, I got married when I was 20 and we love each other. That's great. But honestly, more often than not, I feel like you don't know yourself when you're 18, 20. You change so much in that time. And, I don't know. It's not for me either.
And that's also actually, I've actually thought about this before, because I know a lot of couples who were dating when they were young, and this happens with Romulus more often than not.
Yeah.
If you, I don't know if you know, like a lot of the Romulus couples, they've done this. They dated in high school.
Okay.
Broke up because they were just so young, and then found each other again.
I think that's so cute.
I think it is too.
I think that's cute.
And it worked out for them. A lot of them have done that.
That's funny. That's kind of like Jared and I. We didn't date or anything in high school, but we went to the same high school and knew who each other was, but we never really dated. Yeah, until now. Which I think is funny.
Timing and is everything. And I mean, think about it. Had you been dating in high school, you might have not been together now.
Exactly. I've definitely thought the same thing too. And you just never know. I actually put on my Facebook, since we're talking about relationships, a little Oprah quote. It's kind of long, so I'm not going to read it. But it is so good. Oprah just, she's so full. Stalk you on Facebook. She's just so full of wisdom. And she...
I love her.
I know. And she basically says, don't compromise any part of yourself just to be with a guy. Because it usually isn't worth it.
It really isn't.
It's just not. It's like be, strong and happy with, oh my gosh, I see this so often.
And don't settle for anything less than.
Like, Aunt Mandy on. This is what I tell my nieces and nephews, you have to be happy with yourself. You have to be. And, don't stay with someone just because you're lonely, or you're afraid of being alone. Yep. Because you could be missing out on meeting someone, you're meant to be with. I would rather be alone for 10, 15, I don't even care how long, than be with someone who makes me miserable or someone, who just isn't right for me.
But they're there.
But they're just there.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Oh, there's even a picture of Oprah.
I know, there's a picture of her.
I'm stalking you.
I feel like we should put this on our Facebook page.
I think we should too. If a man wants you, nothing can keep him away. If he doesn't want you, nothing can make him stay. Stop making excuses for a man and his behavior. Allow your intuition or spirit to save you from the heartache. And I think that first paragraph just
says it all.
Perfect. I mean, if you don't read the rest, that's perfect right there. I'm going to read the rest later, but it's a little long right now because we're running out of time at 6:45. We have about 5 minutes left. But, I mean, that's perfect. I think we really should share that over to our Facebook.
We should, because it just... Oprah, you're so wise.
I love you, Oprah.
Oprah, you're so wise.
Have you... This is going to sound really weird. This is going to be really random and a really quick change of conversation. I was watching The Voice the past 2 days. And it is insanely good. Christina Aguilera and CeeLo are not on it anymore.
I haven't watched it this season yet, but I saw that they had Shakira and Usher, which I thought would be,
it is
really good judges.
Hysterical. Oh my God. Okay. let me just paint a picture for you for this one moment. They're just, the chemistry between the four of them is just insanely funny. Blake Shelton, I love him because he's just so bluntly honest. It's not even funny. It is funny. I changed my mind. It is funny. But it works so perfectly between them. There was one moment where Adam didn't push his button, but Shakira, Usher, and Blake did. Okay, so Adam is not even in this fight, and for some reason, Adam got in on it. He was talking about how the person is a good singer, and Shakira starts going back at Adam, and she's fighting with Adam, and Adam's not even a part of this, and Blake goes, "Dang, Adam, she just blew it out your ass." Stuff
my gosh.
There's just it's, and I'm actually really gonna think about watching the rest of the show. Normally I watch the auditions and just and done, but I'm contemplating watching the rest because it caught my attention though. The chemistry is everything, I think, between people on a show. And they have it. They have it in spades. And I don't think Christina or CeeLo are going to be invited back because it just honestly works so well.
I never really liked Christina on that show.
I like Christina, but I don't like her on the show.
Yeah, I didn't like her on the show. So I watched a couple episodes of the past few seasons. What's happening here?
I can't drink my coffee. Oh my God.
I'm like, I went anyways. I went at it from the wrong direction, but
but I mean, it's. I like
it. What weeknight is it on?
It was Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if it's going to be again tonight. The auditions are a few nights a week until the actual day of the show, and I don't know what the day of when they start doing the weekly once a week. I don't know what day it is. I think they'll announce that once it's coming. Part of me wants to say it's on Wednesdays, but I watch it on in the morning while I'm on air between takes, between segments. I watched it off of the network website the day after. They had it posted right up, so I mean, it's not like you can really miss much. But they have some insanely good singers. One singer sang with Michael Jackson.
Wait, what?
She sang with Michael Jackson as like a side, like not even a backup, but like a duet. She sang with, and she's
dang. That would be hard to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that
hard
would
to match.
That would take some serious skill.
She's that good. But I mean,
dang.
She was. I can't even. I'm probably gonna go watch it again just because I really loved her. But it is 6:49. Time flew by, luckily, because I'm a little under the weather. Amanda's got the full 4-day weekend going on.
I know. I'm off for a 4-day weekend. Don't hate me.
Lucky. You're so lucky. Except I really wouldn't. I don't envy the doctor thing, the dentist thing.
The dentist. To get a filling fixed. That's all right.
I don't envy the dentist. Me and the dentist, we're not friends. But that's besides the point. If you guys want to join us next week, we will be here 6 until 7 once again. And thank you for joining us. Have a happy Wednesday. We'll see you then. If you want to follow us on Facebook, you can. It's like the Lake Girls, or Twitter at TiffCollins8. Thank you. Have a good day.